Hi crocheters of the world, in this tutorial I will show you how to crochet this poncho. I worked actually a let's say 6 months to 1 year old baby size, but in the tutorial I explain actually how to work it in even in women size, so you don't have to worry, it's really easy. I work it with the Shipji stone wash. You can find it in our boutique. And what I want to say is that time ago, not very long time ago, I worked the scarf, and I work it with the puff stitch flower and the square. You have the link below of both these tutorials. Now, in the poncho tutorial, as I work it with a summer yarn, a cotton yarn, I choose to work the flower not with the puff stitch but with the double crochet cluster, so won't be that heavy, you know, because the puff stitch worked with a mohair yarn, as this one is nice and fluffy and light. But worked with cotton yarn might be a little bit too heavy. Okay, so that's it. Now I let you to the tutorial. I worked with a 4mm hook, this beautiful yarn. So let's see how to begin. The most important part of this poncho to understand actually is the beginning. So if you understand the beginning, you have no problem to crochet it all in each size you want, from a baby girl to a adult size. Okay, now what you need is to measure the circumference of the head of the person that you want to work it for. Then you will just divide the circumference in 2 parts, so in centimeters, obvious. And now we will chain the multiple of 12 plus 1 in that centimeter size that you have. So half of the circumference of the head. I will just like this, just to show you, I will begin with 24 plus 1. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 1, don't forget, plus 1. Okay, this must be half of the circumference of the head. Now that you already have the chains, half of them, you can just try if it is okay. Now, of course, that in the number, so in the circumference that you will have in centimeters, so the circumference that you have in centimeters with the circumference that you have in chains, multiple of 12 plus 1, very important, might be some differences. Don't worry if you have 1 or 2 centimeters difference, there is no problem, okay? Now, from here, exactly the same number we will put for the other half. First of all, we will take a marker and we will insert it into the last chain, the very last chain that we worked. And now we go with other 25 I have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 1. Don't forget 12 plus 1 and 12 plus 1. This is the multiple. Now, all I need to do is to go like this with the fingers, just to be sure that all my chain is with the front side, with the right side, sorry, in front of me. And I will insert hook into the last chain, this loop only, put the other two on the hook, take the yarn and just slip stitch to join. Okay, we have the very first part finished. Let's get started with the first round. It is very important, the first round, because then we will have only 2 rounds to repeat for the entire length that we need. So it's very easy. Now let's get started with the first. We will chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over, insert hook into the same chain where you joined and double crochet into it. Now into the very next 2 chains you will double crochet once into each, 1 and into the next 1. Okay, now till the last chain before the chain with the marker we will fillet like this. Chain 2, yarn over, skip 2 chains, insert hook into the next and double crochet. Chain 2, yarn over, skip 2 chains into the next, double crochet. Chain 2, yarn over, skip 2 chains into the next, double crochet. This is the fillet that I will work until I reach the second to last, or the chain before, actually, yes, maybe it's better like this. The chain before the chain with the marker. Okay, skip 2 into the third, work your double crochet, chain 2, skip 2 into the third, work your double crochet. Here I am. I just worked my double crochet into the chain before the chain with the marker. Now pay attention just a little bit. So we go now into the chain with the marker. We insert hook and we just double crochet into it. Oh my gosh, this is my Pluto. Then we go into the next chain, into the next. So this was the chain with the marker. I just double crochet into it. I go into the next and I work double crochet, chain 3 and into the same 1 more double crochet. Then I will work into the next 2 chains in each, 1 double crochet. Okay, very important this. Now we can just take off the marker, we don't need it anymore, and this is what we have. I will go back to the beginning of the round with my fillet. Chain 2, skip 2 into the third, double crochet. Chain 2, skip 2 into the third, double crochet. I'm trying not to laugh because Pluto is working here. It's so cute. Chain 2, skip 2 chain and double crochet. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Chain 2. Okay, and I just fillet. Skip 2 chains into the third, double crochet and chain 2. Skip 2 chains into the third, double crochet, chain 2, skip 2 chains into the third, double crochet. You will finish your fillet here and you will have 1 more chain. This means that you just worked perfectly. And of course you must have the same number of fillets that you have on the other side. This is just obvious, I think. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the other side I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So obvious that you must have the same number of chains. Okay, now what I want to do into the last chain is to double crochet. So now I have 2 double crochets here I have 3. But the third here is my chain 3 of my chains, beginning chain 6. So to join, insert hook into the third chain, of the beginning chain 6 and slip stitch to join. Guess what? This is the most difficult part of all the poncho. All we need to do now is to learn, so you will need to learn 2 rounds. There are the repeating rounds. Actually, if you already gave it a try to the beautiful scarf, or you gave a try to the beautiful square, you just know all. But in this tutorial, I just want to show you how to substitute the puff stitches with the clusters. So if you work it with a thin yarn, you can work the puff stitches because they are beautiful. But if you work it with a cotton yarn for a summer project, maybe you will want to work with the clusters. So I want to show you how to work with the clusters too. Now let us begin with the first round of the 2 repeating rounds that we need to repeat actually for the length that we want for our poncho. So we just go into the first chain of the 3 and we slip stitch. We go into the next and we slip stitch. And now we are ready to begin. You can begin with a chain 3 or with my beginning double crochet if you want to. I have the video on it, so I won't waste time here to show you how to work it. This is my beginning double crochet, and I will work 2 more. So even if you begin with a chain of 3, you will have to work 2 more double crochets. Now we will chain 2, yarn over into the 3rd of my 3 here. I will insert hook and double crochet, and now I will work my first flower, only 4 petals of the flower. As I said before, now I want to show you how to work them with clusters. So chain 4, yarn over, insert hook into the first chain that you did and work a double crochet, don't finish it, and work another one, don't finish it. 3 rings on the hook. Now insert hook into the very next double crochet, yarn over and work your first double crochet, leave the loop on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, leave the loop on loop on the hook, and the 3rd. Now we have 6 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert hook into the very next double crochet and work the same thing. 1, 2 and 3. Now we have 9 loops on the hook. Let me show you. Yarn over and pull through all. What I want to do is to go here on the back side and insert hook into this first loop. Okay, pull through, and now I have 2 loops on my hook, and I will yarn over and single crochet. I found out that working like this, the clusters, it's better. They are I don't know, better. Chain 2, yarn over, insert hook into your single crochet here, and work 1 and 2. Yarn over, pull through all, and you can also work a double crochet here too if you want. Of course, it's not, I cannot find it because, so leave it a little bit loose, this one, the last one, yarn over, pull through all. Okay, so you can find, here it is, and single crochet, yarn over into the very next double crochet, I will double crochet. That's all. This is my first cluster flower ready. It's better defined, let's say, if you single crochet as I did. Maybe it's a little bit difficult at the beginning, but it is not so. So chain 2, and in between the flowers we will always work a fillet box. So chain 2, double crochet into the next double crochet. So I work my fillet box in between the flowers. Then I am ready to work my next flower. Chain 4, insert hook into the next and double crochet, insert hook and double crochet. Of course we don't want to finish this double crochet. Now insert hook into the next double crochet, work another cluster, don't finish it. We will finish them together, you know, we will close them together. Now I have 6 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert hook into the next double crochet, work 1, work 2, work 3. Okay, now leave it loosely when you close. Yarn over, pull through all. Leave it loosely. Because now you can see it. It is here. Look at it. Look at it. It's here. Can you see it? I've got it. Pull through and single crochet. So just try. Okay, you can just try this method. Chain 2, yarn over, insert hook into the single crochet. This is the first, yarn over. This is the second, and the same. It's here. Look at it. Okay, as I said, you have to work the last, leave it loosely. So it will be really, really easy to work your single crochet, to find that loop where you work in. Now, when you are before of the first of the central 3 double crochets, you will work like this. You will just insert hook into the first of them and double crochet, and then you will chain 2, skip them all, and into the chain 3 you will work the central part, which is exactly as for a normal granny square. It's a 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 more double crochet. Okay. Oops, I have a knot here. What I have now, it is not a knot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is what I have. I will chain 2 and insert hook now into the last of the 3 and double crochet into it. Okay. Now this is the other side. On the other side, it's like in the mirror, so we work exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Now let me show you one more time how to work the flower. Chain 4, insert hook into the first chain, 1 and 2 more double crochets. Go into the very next double crochet and work 1 and 2 and 3. Go into the next and work 1 and 2 and 3. So you can just close with the chain, you know, or you can close as I do with the single crochet. So for this you will leave nice and loose this loop, this last loop. So just leave it nice. Okay, so I can find it. It's here. It's here, it's here. Okay. Pull and single crochet. Chain 2 more, and into the single crochet we go with 1 double crochet and 2 double crochets, and go and close it with, now I will close it with a single crochet. If you want, as I said, you can do it like this, or you can do it in the classic way. Double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet into the next double crochet for the fillet box in between the flowers. Complete the last flower. This is my last flower, but maybe you have more. Complete all the flowers, and I will show you how to finish this round and how to begin the second round. So here I am at the end of my first round to repeat, and now I want to show you how to finish the round. So you will just yarn over after you finish the 4th petal, yarn over, insert hook into the first double crochet of the 3, then we will chain 2, and we will skip exactly here on the part of the chains where we slip stitched, and we will work 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1, yarn over, insert hook into the very first double crochet or into the 3rd chain if you began with a chain of 3, and you will just work a double crochet like this. I will show you one more time this, because this is how we will actually finish all the time. So chain 1, yarn over, insert hook into the first double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. This brings us in the middle of the chain 3 actually. Now let's see how to work the second part. So easy, so nice. So we will chain 1. This is my double crochet, beginning double crochet. You can use the chain 3 or any kind of beginning that you know. This is my, I have a video only for it, so you can just watch it. 1 double crochet plus, so 3 double crochets, okay? Even if you begin with a chain 3, it's you to decide. Okay, so 3 double crochets, and now let's see how to work this second round of the repeating. So we chain 2, we skip 2 double crochets of the 3 double crochet that we have, and into the last with double crochet. Chain 2, and we want to double crochet into the next double crochet. We will always chain 2 after each stitch we work, we chain 2. So this is what we have right now. We chain 2 again, and we go directly in the middle of our flower. And here we will complete with 2 more petals. Let us work our first. A cluster of 3 double crochets, like this, and chain to secure. Then chain 2 again, yarn over, insert hook into the middle and pull through. Work your cluster, and yarn over, pull through and chain to secure. Now this is how we can work the double crochet over. Now I just want to show you another way. Maybe it's easier. So yarn over, I don't know if you just saw how I work it, how I finish it with a single crochet. So this is the first, now insert hook, this is the second, insert hook, this is the third. As I said, we can work loosely the last one, so pull through all, and it's here that we can find, here it is. This is where we have to insert hook and to single crochet. Okay, this is one way to finish your cluster with a single crochet, not with a chain. Another way to finish it with a single crochet, not with a chain, would be this one. 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over, pull through 3, and we have the last loop left on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so this is easier. Okay, now chain 2, always chain 2 when you finish a stitch, as I said in this round. Insert hook into the very next stitch, which is a double crochet, and now we have our flower ready. Okay, so it's chain 2 again, it's double crochet into the double crochet. This second row, it's really easy. Okay, it's chain 2 again, and let us work the petals in the middle. So 1, 2, and 3 for the double crochet, 3 cluster. We can pull through all and search our loop here was too tight. That's why I am not finding it. Okay, so leave it nice and loose, and you will find it. It's here. It's here, it's here, it's here. Okay, here it is. And now you can single crochet, chain 2, and let us work my next. So, and now I shown you 2 ways of single crochet on the top of your cluster. Even when you work your 3 together, you can work it like this. I will show you in the next. So leave it loosely, pull through all, and turn like this. This is it. This is the one that we want to insert. Okay, like this, and pull through 2. Okay, now chain 2, always chain 2. Now into the double crochet we go, and we double crochet, chain 2 again. Oops, skips, into the double crochet we go, chain 2, now skip the rest of the double crochet, and we are into the central increasing line. We have the 2 central increasing line on the back side and on the front side, where we just work 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Okay, so isn't it just lovely? Okay, and I will just continue on. Chain 2, insert hook. Don't forget to work the double crochet, skipping 2 double crochet of the group of 3 into the third. Okay, this is the first box, fillet box. Chain 2, into the double crochet we go, and we double crochet, chain 2, and we want to insert hook into this, in the middle of the flower, and to work the first petal, 3 double crochet cluster. Now let me show you like this, 1, and the yarn over pull through 2. Okay, this is really easy. Chain 2. The other one, it's maybe a little bit more difficult. The other way of like this. Okay, so chain 2. Always chain 2. In this round, it's all about chain 2. Okay, so don't forget to chain 2. Look at these flowers. Aren't they just lovely? Now I will finish actually I'm ready, almost ready. I will finish my round, and just I want to show you again how to work it, obvious, because I want to be sure that you really understand this lovely stitch. It's not easy. Oh, sorry, it's not difficult. Pull through 3 and then like this. Chain 2, maybe it's easier like this. As I said, you can try them both. Leave the loop. If you work the next one, the second, let's say the first version actually that I shown you, you will leave this nice and loose. Pull through all, because we just want to find this. This is it. This is the loop, okay, like this, and pull through 2. So always chain 2. Don't forget to chain 2. Now insert hook into the double crochet, and we double crochet. Don't forget to chain 2. So look at these flowers. I just love them. So even if you choose to puff stitch for the flower petals, or to 3 double crochet cluster, this is just lovely. It's a just beautiful design. So it's not mine. I found it on the internet, but it's just lovely. Insert hook into the first of the 3 and double crochet, then chain 2 and skip directly into the chain 3 space, where you will finish with 3 double crochets, chain 1, yarn over, insert hook into the first double crochet that you worked at the beginning of the round, and work your double crochet. So like this, no one will see where we begin and we finish the row. Okay, so you can just work for yourself or for your, I don't know, nephew or daughter or what else. A lovely summer poncho, from my point of view, would be just a great summer poncho. Okay, so again, let me just show you again how to, I'll try to work it like this. My first double crochet. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so this is the first row of the 2 to repeat. Always chain 2 and double crochet into the third double crochet. Then what we have to work here, we have 3 boxes, which means we want to work the flower. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We work the first and the second. Now I can show you here how to work it Into the next double crochet we work the second cluster, 1, 2 and 3. Into the next double crochet we work the third cluster, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and now if you don't want to work the first version that I shown you, you will yarn over, pull through almost all. Don't pull through this last one, okay? Then yarn over and pull through all. So you have the single crochet here, okay? So it works with 3 together too. And even if it works with the second version that I shown you and it is easier, I prefer the first one because they are well defined. I like it. Okay, so now for the fourth we will chain 2, insert hook into the single crochet and double crochet 2 times for the last cluster, and we just want to, we can only chain 1 here because we will just go into the first petal of the previous flower and double crochet like this. Look at it. Okay. Now here over the flower of the previous 2 rounds, sequence to repeat, we chain 2, insert hook into the next petal and double crochet like this. And now we can begin another flower. So this is the first round and the second sequence to repeat I began here. Okay, so it's like this, chain 4, I will show you one more time, 1 and 2, then into the next double crochet we go, we work 1, 2, 3, we go into the next and we work 1, 2 and 3. And now we want to close. As I said, I will use my first option. So just leave it loose, this one and this one too. So you just want to leave it nice and loose. So you can easily find this is it. This is it, the first one. This is it. Okay, and single crochet. Chain 2, insert hook into the single crochet in the middle and work the last flower, the last petal, sorry. When you work the last petal, maybe it's better if you only chain, so you don't single crochet, you just chain. Insert hook here in the middle and double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet into the single crochet here of the previous flower. So over the previous flower in between the 2 petals we will have a fillet box, as we had here into the first row, the fillet box, okay, because we alternate the flowers. Okay, it's 1 double crochet. Now I can begin with another flower. So we work 1 fillet box, then the flower, 1 fillet box, and then the flower. This is how we work it. I will finish it. I just want to show you again the second round to repeat. So this is the first round to repeat and then the second round to repeat. It's really easy. So into the first round to repeat we have 1 box over the flower, the previous flower, and then the flower, 4 petals, box, 4 petals, box, 4 petals, box, 4 petals. So I finished the first round with 4 petals and 1 box in between. Now the second round, as I said before, it's easier, I think. From my point of view, it's easier because for each stitch we work, we chain 2. This is something that we just have to put in our minds. This is the 3 double crochets to begin with, then chain 2 and into the third double crochet we double crochet, then chain 2, don't forget to chain 2 into the double crochet, next double crochet we double crochet, chain 2, and now we go in the middle of our flower to work one more petal, 2 more petals actually. Okay, so here you can just chain to secure, you don't have to single crochet, chain 2 and work the next petal, which is the last actually, to complete the flower. Chain 2 and single and double crochet into the double crochet. Now when we work the second round, what we need to have are 3 boxes in between the flowers that we just complete. Okay, so it's very important to verify that we have our 3 boxes, because on these 3 boxes, as you know, we begin again the 4 petals of the next flower of the next sequence, repeat, and so on. So that is all. Even if it seems to be difficult, it is not. Nothing is difficult in crochet. Believe me, nothing. It's all about just a little bit of attention, if maybe when maybe the stitch is more elaborated, but nothing else. So that's it. Now I will just continue on for a little bit. I will repeat this two round sequence for, I don't know, 3 or 4 times more, just to show you how it looks, the little poncho. And that's it. You can work it for you, for your nephew, for your daughter, for whom you just want to work it. You have it all. So you have all the information in this. So I finished my poncho, my little poncho here, and what I actually want to say and to show you is that you can also add sleeves to your poncho. This is a very small size. It's a kind of baby poncho, so maybe for a 6 months to 1 year old. I will give you it's 17 centimeters and the length it's about 30. Okay, so you can just I will give you the circumference also. Yes, it's about 30 centimeters. It's perfect for 1 year old, maybe longer, you can see. But from the explanation, you can just work it from the adult size to baby size, from baby size to adult size. Okay, now I just want to show you how to make the sleeve. Here I put only 2 rounds. You will just go ahead in the last of the 2 sequences. Obvious, you finish the flower, and into the box in between the flower you will insert hook into the first and this one, so like this. It's here. Okay, this one and this one, and join the new yarn, and now I will try to work my beginning double crochet here. Of course, as I said, I always say you can just work your normal chain 3. Okay, and now that we join, we will just go ahead and work into the chain 2 space 2 double crochets, and we will skip the flower. In between the flowers we will work 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space, skip the flower, work 2 double crochets into the next chain 2 space, into the double crochet, work 1 double crochet, into the chain 2 space, work 2 double crochets, again into the double crochet, work 1 double crochet, and this is how we will continue on. So into the chain 2 space, work 2 double crochets, skip the flower, and into the chain 2 space work 2 double crochets. Okay, that's it. And of course you can go ahead and work as long as you want to be the sleeve. Of course you will measure, but I just wanted to show you where to begin your sleeve and how to work the first round, because this is, let's say, the most difficult part. The rest is easy. So here I am at the end of my first round. We will slip stitch to join, and we will begin the second round. Always turn. So chain 1, insert hook like this, and always turn to work the second round, okay? As if we still work in rows. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoy. Hope you like this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my tutorials. Don't forget to take a look on my shop yarn, Magico Gomitolo. You have the link below. There is the jeans yarn. I will let you the link that you can use for this project. It's similar to this one. Okay, so that's it. You can also put here some a little bit of border, or maybe a hood if you want to. So there are so many ideas you can use. This is my poncho. See you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.